So a common question that we get on InfoAt is how can I defer my registration on RunSignup? So the first place you'll want to go to is to your RunSignup profile to view the registration. Once you've found the registration you're looking to defer, you can select Manage Registration. And at the top menu bar items, you should see an option to defer registration. Now, if you don't see an option to defer your registration, it likely means that this race has not enabled the RunSignup deferral setting for their race. So what we recommend is to contact the race directly and inquire if they are going to allow for you to defer for the next year.
And you can do that by just scrolling down at the bottom of that page and clicking Contact the Race.
Once you fill out this question form, it actually sends an email directly to the race, so you'll essentially be emailing the race. So now let's back out and let's go and view my registration again on my RunSignup profile. We'll select Manage Registration. And now you can see that there is this option to defer registration. So this means this race has enabled the deferral option and you are able to defer your registration. So you'll go ahead and select the defer registration, and here you'll see a breakdown of kind of what you're about to do. Some races will have a deferral fee, so you may have a fee that you will have to pay during this step. In this case, there's no fee or anything like that, so it's just a free deferral, and we're going to just defer to the following year. So we'll select the Confirm Deferral button here, and now you can see you get a nice little message that says, hey, you've been deferred, and you can go back to your registration. So once you've deferred your registration, when you go to your RunSignup profile, you'll see in your upcoming events that that race is no longer there. You won't see that registration anymore. And so there, if you select the Deferrals tab, you'll see now the registration has moved into this Deferrals tab and it's no longer under your Upcoming Events tab. So a couple notes about kind of what you're seeing under your Deferrals tab is the date of the event will show the original date that you registered for. So for this example, this particular participant registered for a race that was set for February 4th, 2026. So that's the date that you'll see there. And then below that, you'll also see the deferral date of when you actually deferred for this registration. Now, when it comes time to claim this deferral, there are two options to claiming a deferral. What you'll see and how you'll go about it will depend on what the race has set up. So in this case, this race hasn't set any additional settings for how to claim a deferral. So you don't see any options that says like claim a deferral, anything like that. And when you don't see that option, just like in this example here, you'll want to select the Contact Race button and contact the race directly and just let them know, hey, I deferred in 2026 and I'm looking to claim my deferral and I want to run in the 2027 race, for example. The race will also have a list on their back end to confirm that, hey, this particular participant has deferred their registration, so you don't necessarily need to kind of give additional information. They'll know once you give your first name and last name that you did indeed defer your registration. Now, the other option that RunSignup does allow races to set up is for you as a participant to claim your deferral and essentially start a race transfer process from one year to the other. So in this example now, you can see we are under the same deferrals tab, but you can see there is now this option to complete deferral. So this is what we were talking about, how this particular race has set up so that it's going to allow you as a user to complete deferral and you don't have to contact the race and have them manually complete the deferral process. So you just select the complete deferral link and then you'll select start transfer and you'll essentially do a race transfer to get yourself registered for the 2027 race, for example. Depending on what the race has set up, typically the race will allow you to credit whatever you paid for the previous year for the new year. So you'll see a message about specifically how much you've been credited for the current race year.
Hey, Kevin, another common question we've been getting is, what is this right here?
I think that is the like button that you can give this video a thumbs up, or you can subscribe to the channel.
Good to know. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, no problem.